Hey guys, Troy here, back with another video today. Today, for the first time in a long while actually, we have a basketball card mail day. We have a couple other things mixed in at the beginning, but we have some nice stuff we picked up today and I'm excited to share with you guys. So with that being said, let's just get into it. So the very first thing that in the mail day, I tried to make its own video for, but I completely screwed it up. Maybe I can show a clip there, but basically I opened a set of 1989 Upper Deck Baseball, a complete set. I'm helping out a friend and we're sending these into PSA to get graded. Some pretty big cards in here. Obviously this Griffey is one of the big ones. I'm by no means an expert, yeah, even on grading, but especially not grading 1989 baseball. But I believe it's like $10 a card because these are a little older. So we kind of talked and we figured we're gonna take our chances. We have a bunch of other ones in here. Nolan Ryan, Bo Jackson, More〡Basketball, Dale Murphy, Greg Jeffries, Randy Johnson. And this definitely is before my time. I was not alive when this came out, but I am old enough to appreciate Randy Johnson and Ken Griffey because they were like the stars of my childhood. And I definitely used to be in baseball. Even, you know, Gary Sheffield, John Smoltz, and Craig Biggio. Once again, guys, I'm not an expert on grading these type of cards, but it was a cool experience to open that box, and it was actually, I'll go as far to say it was an honor, but really cool. Hopefully these grade out well, but I think no matter what, hopefully at least should be worth our while. Okay, last other quick little thing before we get into basketball. My first ever wax purchase. Chronicles Soccer Team All Edition. So pretty rare. Ansu Fati rookie in here, Mason Greenwood, a bunch of actually really, this is one of the better products I think to get your money back from opening. This one was $130, I believe I paid for it. So my first ever wax. I'm still trying to figure out how we're gonna open boxes here on the channel. If you guys are interested, definitely let me know, but may end up holding this one. I don't know. I'll admit it. I'm not a huge wax guy, and definitely in terms of investing. So I kind of have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, but I thought at the price point, especially with these drying up pretty soon, might as well pull the trigger. So very happy to have that. Okay, now into the basketball. The first one is Trey Young Status PSA 10. I love the look of these cards, honestly, and this one is insane. This is actually a gift from Chris and Christina at Card Ladder. Shout out to you guys. They told me they were sending me a little something. I literally thought like a t-shirt, which, you know, I would have enjoyed, but to get this PSA 10, way too kind. Super nice card. I love Trey Young. I love the Hawks. He's one of my favorite players to watch. So this one I definitely can't get rid of now. Just happy to have it. I think it's my first Trey Young PSA 10. I have a lot of Trey Youngs, but no PSA 10. So nice looking card, really happy to have it, and just can't believe how generous they were to send that over. So thank you guys so much. Now the next three cards are actually from Star Stock, and I shipped these home. So if you follow that series, you might have seen these before. Michael Porter Jr. Optic Holo PSA 9, really nice looking card. This is honestly one of my favorite sets this year, Optic Holo. I just think it's beautiful. Really nice looking. I'll have the prices come up. I definitely overpaid for them, but it's on Star Stock. I'm not sure I would necessarily endorse chasing after these specific cards right now, or really any modern basketball at this exact moment in time, but you know what? I'll just say that this is PC. Once again, probably too much to spend on PC, but I enjoy the card. Same thing with SGA. This one, it might actually turn out to be some sort of investment because he has been playing really well. I think he's slept on. I think this card is slept on. It's always gonna be tough in the West, but I do think there's a chance he could be an all-star this year. And if he does, I mean, he's on the trajectory, guys, to be a star. And it takes a lot, but I think we have to remember that the progression is not, I think we expect like Luka or LeBron type progression for everyone, and that's not always how it works. So have a little patience with SGA. He's shown some really nice flashes, and I think he can be a real player in the league. The next one on that note, Mosaic, Morant Orange PSA 10. A beautiful card. Love the look of at this, I think I've talked about it a little before, but Mosaic is a tough grade. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be an iconic set, but I do think it's gonna be relevant and people are gonna appreciate this a couple years down the line. So to get Ja Morant, another guy we kind of need to be patient with. And it's funny I say that and we act like he's playing bad when he's really not. But I think everyone's expectations and the hype get so out of hand that we're almost expecting, you know, 40 point per game averages for these guys, but he's as talented as any. I'm a huge believer in him. I've talked about it before. His athleticism, his scoring ability, mixed with a high basketball IQ is a rare thing to find. So as always, investing in modern prospects, modern basketball, especially right now, let me make it clear, I think it's really risky. But if I was to take a gamble on some guys, Ja Morant, SGA, Michael Porter Jr., I think they really have that star potential. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so the last one, a little risky, you could say, a little outside of the box. I don't know, but I'll talk you guys through my thinking on this one and let you know what I was thinking when I picked it up. So boom, Michael Porter Jr., Obsidian, yellow, etch. I believe this one is numbered out of 10, 5 of 10. So super rare, super short print in the BGS 9 slab with very nice subgrades, 9.5, 9.5, 9, 9, 1.5 away from a BGS 9.5. It looks perfect to me. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna like resubmit this or anything, but I think there's definitely a chance you could get a higher grade on this. And also for some reason, I may be wrong, but especially with these patch cards, I almost prefer like this with the subgrades over a PSA 9. Obviously a PSA 10 you'll definitely take, but knowing that this card is basically perfect, not perfect, but in very good condition, is really nice having those subgrades there so you know exactly what's going on. But I've become a big fan of patches lately. I just think that is a crazy patch. And in general, guys, this is just a beautiful card. And we can go back and forth on Michael Porter Jr. all day. I understand 100% the risks, but check out, I made another video talking about him. I think he does have that star potential. And if he does hit that, having, you know, a higher end card, I understand it's Obsidian, but when I saw this, it was, like I said, it was a risk, but seeing the patch, seeing how the colors and everything goes together, I just think it's a great looking card. And not even just for investment purposes, I really just like to have fun here and collect things that I enjoy. That's almost more important to me. I wanted to pick this one up. So I got this one for $850. I was comparing it to maybe picking up, you know, I could have just got a Prism or a Prism Silver. Prism Silver would have been around the same price. The tough thing about this is it kind of will be hard to move even if he starts playing well. You know, there's, even on eBay right now, there's no sales history for this, especially in this grade. I'm assuming this is probably pop 1, maybe pop 2. So it's not like a Prism or a Prism Silver where you can just get out of it really quickly. It's really liquid, you can cash in. But I do think if Michael Porter Jr. starts playing to the potential I think he has, maybe even during the playoffs, if you see this card, you're not gonna find another one. So maybe if someone is a big Michael Porter Jr. fan and they see this, it was kind of the same thinking I had when I saw this. I was like, yo, I have to have it. So we'll see what happens, but this is my first time seeing it ever, and I'm a huge fan. I'm really excited to have this in the collection, and now I'm gonna be cheering very hard for Michael Porter Jr. and hoping he has a big season. But all right, guys, that's it for the video today. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been picking up lately. Some interesting, a very interesting, weird mix there. Usually I try to be really focused and show stuff and be like, you know, I think this is a good time to buy. Most of this was really just for fun, if I'm being honest. So it's cool to have fun once in a while too on the channel, just pick up stuff you like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna keep the videos coming. Thanks again.